rocks at right here. I got them from the back road with the front loader. And these came from the Laurentide Glacier between 20 and 95,000 years ago. And this is just the start of the collection. We're gonna go ahead and mine some more out of the pasture. A lot of these cedar trees have gone absolutely wild this year. We had a lot of rain, and sitting next to the fence post and then also having the overhead wires, the birds sit on top of these areas and drop all the cedar berries, and we're gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of these. We'd like to burn here, but I don't know if we can with the transmission line, so. Some of the Sioux quartzite, this pink rosy stuff, is native to here. You find it from the Sioux Falls area, and it's abundant out there, not here. Here's some tailings of what a badger dug out. So here you have a lot of native chalkstone. You could literally use it as chalk there. It's super unique. Has a nice little bowl on the top, and then this one. Some of these guys have these little water holes. I don't know if it was from Indians carving things for like a mortal and pestle sort of deal, but kind of cool. Probably some of the larger ones here on the pasture. So here's a scale reference. Pretty big. I'm not very good at quantifying the weight of it, but it's probably 5 foot wide by 6 foot wide. And sometimes you don't know how deep they go. It's just the tip of the iceberg. The consistency of where all this glacial till is deposited, it's very inconsistent. So you look here, there's not much till action, and then you go over here and you have a whole bunch of stuff that's been washed out. And yeah, so it's kind of interesting how it kind of forms in places, and then it's more so rich in others. So, and just a little sample of the variety of stone here. Just don't know where it's coming from. Greenland, Canada, Minnesota, North Dakota. Who knows? I went ahead and dug a little sample pit here to just kind of see a demonstration of what's happening. So here we go. So digging down, ran into some larger size rocks, like 2 foot diameter, 1 foot diameter. And here's some of the tailings for a sample. So, but one observation is that the glacial till stopped as soon as we hit this clay layer, and then after we hit the clay layer, it was pretty consistent clay with no glacial till mixed in. Another example of some glacial rocks that are here. These guys are pretty big. Some of them are 2, 3, 4, 5 foot in diameter. And yeah, this is an example of a farmer pulling off rocks so they could farm a field. Here in this road, you have some layers of bentonite actually deposited from volcanoes. So this is the stuff people use it to line their ponds and act as a barrier to make moisture sit at the surface. Time to pick up the rocks in the pasture. I'm really happy with our selection, and we're gonna see how many this little baby tractor can do. Just got this puppy out. Look at that nice flat bottom. It's pretty. dropping a few rocks right here to protect the spigot, and then I'm gonna locate some of the other spigots and drop some rocks around those as well. More landscape design of the water flowing out onto the slanted rock and off into the waterfall. Here's the garden bib. The little cairn here, the orchard, and the garden. Having myself a runza for lunch after all that hard work mining and hauling rocks. It's similar to a pasty, which is Irish inspired, but the runza is more of a German inspired thing. Midwest fast food chain. Here it is. It's enough to build a retaining wall.